What's good, man? It's your boy. I know I said I wasn't gonna do this for a little while, but I just felt the need to do this because if I don't make a video or do a stream a couple of days or a week, maybe 2 weeks, y'all tend to think I'm gone. Y'all tend to think I'm not messing around with the sport of boxing. I'm screwing off. I'm not on my YouTube hype. Y'all think I fell off or something. So maybe let me just pop on this stream yard real quick and let y'all know some real talk one-on-one that I ain't going nowhere. I ain't never going nowhere. DT3 is here to stay. Stop asking me where I've been. I've been taking care of my kids. COVID-19 cut off the sport of boxing. I make my little videos when I make them, when I feel something is important for me to speak on. Right now, ain't shit going on in boxing. What's up, Notorious? What's up, George? What's up, BJ Ben? Blackout? What's going on with you? So, I'm not tripping on the subscribers. Subscribers come and go. Okay? All right. Shout out to my boy Deuce. 3K the boss man, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. Shout out to my boy. Been holding it down for the whole NBBC. Appreciate the love. Appreciate everything you've been doing for your boy, man. Love it, man. I see you, bruh. So I'm not finna sit up here and what's up, man? What's up with my boy? What's up with you? What's up, Lowe's? What's up, Jose? Everything's smooth over here, bro. Man like Cali, boy. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram. The man he's a businessman. He do his thug thing. Just the fact that people think this is what's on my mind, BJ, is people, have asked me, where have I been, what am I doing, they haven't heard from me and all that. And it's because, for one, I don't give a shit about half of the shit that's going on in the sport of boxing right now. Thank you, George. Thank you, George. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate every dollar, every penny, bro. Thank you. Thank you for your donation, George. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I heard Dante got hacked. I heard he got hacked. I heard about all that shit. I heard Dante got hacked and all the shit he on his little his Muslim partner little page, his channel and shit. I see him. What's good, Spook? Of course he gonna blame it on the clan. Of course he is. They idiots. Fucking idiots, bro. You got hacked because you got hacked, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with the fucking Ku Klux Klan. They ain't had nothing to do with your shit. They don't give a fuck about you like that, bro. You're not doing nothing to stop them. You ain't doing nothing to stop their movement or whatever the fuck they got going on. You ain't doing shit, bro. You just a YouTuber, bro, that talk about boxing or whatever it is you talk about. What's up, Ma? So all that asking me, thank you, Mondo. Appreciate the donation, man. Everybody keep asking me where you been, DT3, bro. I've been taking care of my kids. Anybody want to hop on, ask some questions, got something they want to get off their chest, you want to ask me, feel free to slide on. Feel free. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. I've been good, bro. I've been good, man. I've been smooth. I just been working more, taking care of my kids, man. I got a whole wife and the whole 3 kids I gotta take care of. I got a teenager that I got to homeschool more and now all the shit. Thank you, Notorious. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate all the super chats, bro. All of them, down to the dollar, down to the penny. Excuse me. For sure, Los. You already know. I don't think Dillian White is gonna get to fight AJ. I think Dillian White gonna get to fight with Fury before he get to fight with AJ. just on the fact that Fury is even talking about fighting Dillian White. He's talking about fighting AJ for all marbles, and then he's talking about fight. But he wants to first. He said he wants to fight Wilder, beat Wilder, get him out the way. You know what I mean? Eradicate that whole situation. Then he wants to fight Joshua, beat Joshua, and then fight Dillian White. He said there's still some other guys that's out there that he would like to fight. That's out there, but he wants to get Wilder out the way. But I think in the end, I want to see Joshua fight again. I want to see Joshua fight again. I want to see how he's progressed, because right now it's looking like if Joshua don't get his feet together, Fury could beat him in a 12 rounder, because Fury has a way where he can sway the judges to go his way at this point in his career, I think. No, I don't think Dillian White could beat AJ. I don't think that at all. I don't think he gonna get the fight. I don't think he gonna get the fight, Spoke. I don't think he gonna get the fight. I really don't think that Dillian White is gonna get another crack at AJ. I don't see that happening. We're gonna see, because now Cali, Fury the champ. So Fury got a little more pull. I think Fury is gonna work something out. Fury might give him. I think Fury give him a shot. I don't think Fury is gonna hold up the division like that. I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think he's gonna do it. Y'all heard about Chael Sonnen saying what he said about John Jones and how he could beat Muhammad Ali and all that. Chael Sonnen is stupid. Chael Sonnen don't know what the fuck he talking about. Chael Sonnen is just he the dude that just gonna say stupid shit to get attention drawn to himself. You know, that's why Bruce Van made video about it and all that. I saw Bruce video about it. That's how I even knew about it, because I don't even really watch Chael Sonnen's videos about really anything. I used to, but I don't anymore. But him saying that John Jones is not even a boxer, and even if John Jones is a natural athlete, he is what he is. He's an MMA fighter, bro. He's not a boxer. Muhammad Ali is an actual boxer, bro. Muhammad Ali will beat the shit out of John Jones in boxing, bro. Beat the shit out of him. Amanda Nunes cannot box with Carissa Shields. She can't do it. She cannot get in the boxing ring and actually box with Carissa Shields. Nah, not gonna happen. Now, can Amanda Nunes box? Can she learn to box? Can she develop a style in boxing? Yes, I believe she could. But to fight a fighter of the caliber of a Clarissa Shields, two-time Olympic gold medalist, fastest women's world champion in the history of women's boxing, I don't see that happening at all. What's up, Troy? I think White Povetkin is a 50-50 fight. I think it's a 50-50 fight. And I was leaning towards Povetkin. First I was going with White, but now I'm leaning towards Povetkin because I think Dillian White is going to gas out in the mid to maybe later rounds if it. Yeah, my bad, y'all. My connection went bad. What's up, JD? Wilder taking step aside money. I think if Wilder wanted to be one face, one name, the Bronze Bomber, if that's what he really want, then he will want to take that step aside money. I think that's what he will want to do because he gives him a chance for Fury and AJ to make the fight for all the marbles, and then he get the winner. And as long as he makes sure that that's in the fight clause for in the contract for them to fight, then I think that favors Wilder. I think he should do that. Now, if he takes some money and that's not in it, that's stupid. And I don't think Wilder is gonna do that. I don't think that his team is gonna allow that. I don't think he's gonna do that. But I think for Wilder, that's a smart. I would do that. I would let them fight for all the marbles and then fight the winner. What's up, intangible? Man, look, until they start letting people actually come and see the fights, ain't nothing normal. Don't let these people fool you. Understand this is real talk. This ain't just about boxing. It's real talk. For real, for real. Don't let that shit fool you. Until we're able to buy tickets, go to these arenas, go to these venues, and actually sit down with other people and watch it like we're used to doing, ain't nothing normal. All right. So when we start getting back to football season and basketball season and all that, and we see these players playing these games with nobody in the stands, this is not normal. Don't let them make this y'all new normal, because that's what I believe. I think they trying to make this our new normal, and I believe they're building up to eventually we gonna be at war. So some old other shit. I think Usyk is gonna be a wild card in the heavyweight division. Usyk is gonna be the dude that people sleep on, people that's gonna underestimate, and he's gonna surprise you. He's going to surprise you. He's gonna be that guy. But the thing that's why I called him a wild card, because he's going to be the guy everybody's underestimating, but at the same time, he's going to be the guy that if you beat him, is going to be, oh, you beat Usyk, blah 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 blah. That's going to be a name under your belt. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a wild card in heavyweight division. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's going to be the new normal. I don't like to go deep on that. You know what I mean, because I can, but most of the people that come, they want to hear me talk about boxing. But anybody have any real talk questions about life or what's going on with this COVID stuff or anything, feel free to hit me. Feel free to hit me with a question. If you would like, I'll at me. Social distancing, all that's a part of, I think it's going to be the new normal. And I think we're gonna end up going to war. I think we're going to war with China. And I think it's gonna be like at first it's gonna start off as some COVID war, because we already hear Trump disrespecting and calling it the Chinese flu and shit, making fun of China and shit. It's just like, bruh, it's just looking bad. It's just looking bad. It's just looking real bad. And I think we're gonna end up going to war with China. Hey baby. And the thing is, China's allies are Russia and I think Iran. What do I think about Osama Islam getting his petition signed to stop the vaccine that the government is trying to force on us? That's good because I don't want to take no vaccine. I already said that they was gonna try to come up with some vaccines and all that, and I'm not with that. I'm not trying to. I don't even feel like my kids should take the flu shot. What is the flu shot for? Oh, so you don't catch the flu. So why do I got to take this shot every year? Why? I'm not taking no COVID shot. Nah, I don't want that in my daughters. None of that. Mm-mm. That'll kill me, bro. Something happened to my daughters, bro. Mm-mm. I don't know what the 5G thing is, Jose. I haven't heard it. I only been hearing my wife just kind of like wait started going back to work part time because she wasn't going to work. She had to take some leave of absence because she is asthmatic, and asthmatic people are at high risk of getting the virus. So now she's going back part time. What's up, Guido? Yeah, we'll see. What's up, Guido? But boxing is supposed to be coming back in June. They talking about it's supposed to be back June 9th. I don't believe that shit. But at the same time, boxing is coming back, and I know it's supposed to be in full effect by September, October. We supposed to see a decent fight, and ESPN Top Rank is talking about Shakur Stevenson and Miguel Perchet and Oscar Valdez are supposed to be fighting. So I forgot who they're supposed to be fighting, but I remember seeing the video. I posted it on my community page on my channel, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, it's boxing is gonna be back this year. We're gonna see some fights this year. It's gonna happen. It's gonna either be in a couple of months or literally at the end of the year. Like we're gonna go into 2021 with a couple of good, decent fights. I think. Well, of course, BJ, they gonna say that uh, uh, AJ don't got a chance to get Fury because Fury is he fights on ESPN. I really see how ESPN can be a little biased towards Fury with that. I peeped that. At first, I didn't feel that because they wasn't biased with the Wilder fight. That was the thing. That's why I didn't think that ESPN wasn't biased about Fury. But when it comes to the AJ fight, they're really biased about Tyson Fury and AJ. They really just think Fury is going to wash him. But with the Wilder fight, to me, if you really go back and look at the tape of the people of every show that was on during the buildup of the Wilder Fury 2 fight, they was talking about how Wilder was gonna knock Fury out. And mostly everybody, TJ Hushmanzada, Damian Woodley, what's the other guy name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Spears, Marcus Spears, Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, all those guys were really saying that Wilder was going to knock Fury out. And now that Fury basically stopped Wilder, now everybody is saying that Fury is going to on ESPN. They're all saying that Fury is going to watch AJ. AJ doesn't have a chance and all that jazz. So it's funny how the table was just changed on that. And I guess it was because how he lost to Andy Ruiz. What's up, Martin? What's up, D Hodges? You modded D Hodges. You ain't gotta worry about it. Yeah, I feel you, Los. Yeah, that's some real talk. I'm glad she recovered too. Ray go. What's up, Ray go? But yeah, I think the AJ Fury fight is a 50-50 fight. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I think if AJ doesn't have his feet together, if he doesn't have his movement right, if he's not able to cut the ring off and do the things that he needs to do to stop Fury from being able to move the way he want to, and he's not gun shy. What's up, Jacal? And he's not gun shy, then I think he could get Fury. You know what I mean? I think he could get him. If what's the dude name? What Cunningham? If Cunningham can get Fury, I think he could get him. But if Fury is moving around and shooting his jab and doing what he want to, feinting Joshua, making Joshua go for the feints, making Joshua gun shy and all that, and Fury gonna have fun with him all night, 12 rounds, all night. What's up, Mar? Yeah, if he gun shy, if AJ becomes gun shy fighting Fury, bro, it's over. It's a wrap. He's done. Stick a fork in him. It's over with. You won't know what to do with Fury if he doesn't get his feet together. Already blue. Already blue, man, grower. I blew some peanut butter cookies, bro. That's what we was on. We was on some peanut butter cookies. Shout out, man, grower. It was I didn't believe it. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man, grower. When he told me it was called peanut butter cookies, I was like, "You lying? Don't play with me like that. That's not even cool." And he really came with it. It said it. That was the name of the strain. He bought it from a dispensary. Literally got. He had a whole jar of the shit. But it's peanut butter cookies, and just it was awesome. Yes, it was awesome. I'm going with Prograde, Jacal. I'm going with Prograde. I went with Prograde to beat Josh Taylor. I'm still going with Prograde. I'm going with Prograde. Josh Taylor just proved Prograde is beatable, and the thing is, Prograde he a slick fighter. He's slick. He good, but I want to see what he does when he fights top opponents because I think Prograde is showing the signs that he might be the fighter that could beat every average fighter, every cool fighter, but when he fights top fighters, he always ends up coming up short, and I see him being that guy. So I wonder if he's going to develop a sense of ring IQ with his game. I'm not even going to acknowledge that, D Hodges, because I've made plenty of videos and all that. I don't even want to go into that. I don't want to go into that. I'll let whoever in the comment section who wants to argue that or debate that feel free to debate you on that. I'm not going to speak up on that anymore. So I want to see what Tank Davis is gonna do. Like Tank Davis ain't even fought a top guy yet. He hasn't fought a top guy. What top guy has Tank Davis fought? Like honestly, what top guy? Like name somebody. Like Victor Ortiz versus Boots Enos. Man, I'm going with Boots. I'm going with Boots. I think it's a hell of a fight, but I'm going with Boots. Think Boots is not going to sit there and let Virgil Ortiz punch on him, bang on him. I don't think he gonna do that. Tank rich, D. Tank is rich. You got to understand something. I need people to realize this about boxing. All right. And when I say these things, I don't want y'all to think that I'm just saying it because I'm just trying to say some shit. I'm saying it because it's real. Okay. Boxing is a poor, well, it used to be. Okay. Boxing is no longer a poor man's sport. Boxing is became pretty much a rich man's sport. It's not about the fighting the best no more. It's about how much money can you make, how many followers and all that. It's about fame and fortune. It's not about fighting the best. You know, it's not about that. It's about trying to maximize the dollar, pushing out the fight as long as you can so you can get the most money out of it. That's what it's about now. Tank rich. That's why you think Tank doing what he doing. Tank ain't one for nothing. Tank ain't sitting there tripping on anything. Tank is eating. Cause Tank probably getting money on the back end, or he used this money to get money somewhere else, bro. He didn't got to a place in life where he can make those type of moves. Same thing with Adrian Broner. It's Floyd's fault in a positive and negative way. It's Floyd's fault because he didn't impose the hard work and dedication on his fighters like he did. But at the same time, it's a good thing because fighters should get paid, and he revolutionized the game by letting people and letting fighters get paid more money. You know, that was a good thing that Floyd Mayweather did for boxing, because at one point in time, it wasn't no money in boxing. It wasn't no money in boxing. Now it's some money in boxing. You could actually become a boxer and make some change. Versus when I was probably started watching boxing, when I first started watching boxing, in order for you to make a lucrative amount of money, you had to been boxing for a couple years or been a world champion or fought in really big fights. And if you didn't have that, you wasn't gonna get nowhere near $1 million payday. Now fighters is getting $1 million paydays without fighting world title bouts. Like they really getting paid guap. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate you, man. Shout out Alex Collins, man, for the super chat. Pull check. What it do, bro? Yeah, that was the drawback, and that was the drawback of the getting paid more money, is that now they can get more money, but now the big fights, we're not going to see them as often, probably if at all now. And now these fighters fight these little fights and beat these average guys, and they built this fan base. Now all of a sudden, oh, they're the second coming of Ali or Floyd or whatever. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what the sport has turned into. I mean, you think about it. Tank Davis wants to be a pay-per-view star. All right. Errol Spence wants to be a pay-per-view star. Jamal Charlo wants to be a pay-per-view star. Meaning that they want, regardless of whoever they fight, whoever they choose to fight. What's up, Mala? Whoever they choose to fight, it's on pay-per-view. Meaning you have to pay to see them fight. Plus, they get a purse. They get all that money, the purse and the back end money. That's where they trying to get to. They trying to build their profiles up to where you have to pay to see them fight. They're not fighting on Showtime where all you got to do is just buy the app or pay for the subscription for your cable, and you could just watch the fight that way. Nah, you gotta not only pay for the app, but you have to, or pay for the subscription on your television. You gotta pay to watch the fight too. You gotta pay to watch the fight too. Errol Spence is not going to fight Terrence Crawford until I would say 2, maybe 3 more fights, and even then, it might be another fight or 2 before that, before he fight Terrence Crawford. Yes, everyone in the PBC feel that they should be a pay-per-view star. Everybody think that, and what's funny and it's weird. Like I said, this is the negative side of Floyd, because Floyd ain't telling them. Like, be real with yourself. Floyd ain't telling them what to do to be pay-per-view stars. He ain't telling them. Floyd ain't telling them a damn thing. He even be subliminally throwing shots at them at one interview when he said, "Oh, I see they little numbers that they be making and all that. Yeah, it's cool. Floyd ain't tripping. Y'all not touching his numbers. Y'all not even selling 1 million pay-per-view buys. Y'all barely touching 800,000. Floyd was doing 1 million easy. Easy. What's up, for real? I call you for real because you're the truth. It ain't, the legacy don't matter, bro. The belts don't matter, bro. It's all about how much money can you make? How many celebrities can you meet and hang out with? Adrian Broner on Instagram dry snitching like a motherfucker. Legacy don't matter, bro. It don't matter. Like I said, it's all about how many followers you got on Instagram, how many followers you got on Twitter, how many people looking at you. You know, when you make a video, how many people gonna view it. That's all it's about. Think about it. The fact that Takashi 6ix9ine is still walking and breathing lets you know this world ain't shit. That's a known snitch. He's a known snitch. And the excuse that he made for snitching is even more ridiculous. Made no damn sense. Hey, that's what they want though, bro. It's not about that. They don't care about that. You know what I mean? They sneaking their way into the Hall of Fame and trying to justify people like Deontay Wilder's career by the title defenses and all that. And then you got people coming out saying that, showing you that Wilder has barely fought anybody in the top 10 his whole career type shit. Al Heyman gave Floyd the blueprint, but Floyd ain't give nobody else the blueprint. You got to understand that. Floyd know what he doing. And the thing is, people don't listen to Floyd when he talk. Floyd is telling you, I'm smart. You know why they couldn't beat me? Because I'm smarter than them. I'm a smarter businessman than them. He know the business. He know all these dudes want is money and fame. I'll give you a little money, give you a little fame. Yeah, you ain't finna work hard. He see that. Now, at first, you saw Floyd with Tank Davis. You know why you saw Floyd with Tank Davis? Because Tank was putting in work. Tank was showing dedication to boxing. He was living a boxing lifestyle. But soon as Tank Davis differed off, ventured off, and got caught up with the money and never seen that much money before in his life and all that, lost his shit. Floyd stopped rocking with him. Now Floyd he might pop up in a little Instagram video with him and all that, say his little shit, whatever. That's because he support him. That's his dude. He still rock with him. He cool with him. But behind the scenes, Floyd know Tank full of it. Floyd know that. He know. He ain't flexing. Now in front of you, in front of us, he got to show, oh yeah, Tank is my guy. This is my dude. He got to make the excuses. He got to do all that. But behind closed, man, nah. You see who he working with? He working with Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero talking all the shit about Tank Davis. You don't hear Floyd saying nothing. You don't hear Floyd say, "Hey man, be quiet. Don't say nothing about Tank. Don't say Tank. Talk about everybody else. Talk about Ryan. Talk about Devin Haney. Talk about them. Don't talk about Tank." You ain't hearing Floyd say none of that. And Rolly's talking. So Floyd know what he doing. You got to peep game. You got to peep game. Check play. Name someone other than Corrales and Canelo that Floyd fought. Sugar Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto, Oscar De La Hoya, uh, uh, um, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. The fight that he lost. Luis Castillo. He fought Jose Luis Castillo twice. Um, uh, the other dude, the drunken boxer dude. I can't remember his name. I cannot remember dude's name for nothing. Every time I really want to say his name, but it always comes to me when I ain't tripping on it. But he fought a few people other than that, bro. He fought a lot of people, bro. People just shortchange Floyd. What's up, Ness? They just shortchange Floyd because it's just some bullshit. They just always want to shortchange him. D. Jeff in the building. Ricky Haddon, Marcos Maidana. Thank you, Augustus. Thank you, Truce. For Emmanuel Augustus. Thank you. For real. What's up, for real? I call you for real because you the truth. Yeah, Floyd fought a few people, bro. He fought a few. Toby fought a few people. Hold on. Slide on, D, bro.
What's up, fam?
What's up, DJ? What's going on, man?
Same old, just coming over here, bro. I'm so tired of typing, bro, all the editing and all this stuff. I just, I be wanting to get down with the conversation, but I'm so sick and tired of typing, bro. All the DMs, you know how it is.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. He says Jose says, was Pacquiao Mayweather worth the money? No, it wasn't.
No, not even a little bit.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you asked about that. I was on the live stream yesterday, and I apologize to Mark Unrivaled. Shout out Unrivaled Box Talking News. Apologize to you for the bad connection. I was outside my home, but I was on the live stream with Mark Unrivaled Box Talking News, and he had said some things about the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight, and there people were saying that Mayweather ran from Manny Pacquiao, and he was asking me a question about explaining the difference between running and actually good fighting tactics. And I didn't get a chance to explain that. So I'm finna give y'all the meat and potatoes of that question that I didn't get to answer on Mark's live stream yesterday. Mayweather did not run when he fought Manny Pacquiao. From a analyst standpoint, if you're looking at the fight and you don't box, you don't really know nothing about the strategic matter of fighting or none of that, you're gonna say Floyd ran. You're gonna say that. That's because that's what you see. That's what it looked like. You're gonna call it like you see it. You're not wrong from that because you're coming from a perspective of an analyst. It's perfectly understandable. But as a fighter, as a coach, and you see your guy fighting a fight that works for him, because if he fights a fight where he's constantly engaging, it benefits the other guy. That's fighting smart.
Right.
So a lot of people don't realize that it's a difference when you're coming from an analyst perspective, which is still not wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong in that thought process. I'm just saying it's a different process. And coming from a fighter coach perspective, it's not running. He fought smart. Floyd knew I got the longer reach. It's not good for me to fight this fast, strong, hard hitting guy on the inside. That's a losing fight for me. Why you think he fought Sugar Shane Mosley from the outside after he got caught twice? He knew he couldn't fight that fight with him or he was going to sleep. So he boxed him. So I will not say that Floyd ran in the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Right. It's the same silly shit they try to say about Joshua in the Ruiz fight. He didn't run. He outboxed him. I mean, how we gonna sit up here and praise Fury for being the best boxer, the best heavyweight as far as skills, and that's what he done on pretty much most of his fights. It's just his Wilder fight that he didn't, But most of the time he dance around the ring, stay away, hit people with jabs. That's the way he boxed. But we don't call him, a coward or run anything like that. That's the style of boxing, and it's hard to beat. That's why some of the greatest of all time boxed in that fashion.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think, and even when it was funny when they said that Laura ran from Canelo, and I was like, no, that's Laura's style is to move. If you can't cut the ring off, like Jerry Hurd fought him perfectly, even though Laura has started to fight a little differently. He's kind of starting to fight more against the Cuban style. He's starting to fight more on the inside, which I don't think is a good idea for him. I think he should continue to fight the way he's been fighting. But I still think Canelo lost the Laura fight. And I think it was the lack of footwork from Canelo not being able to uh cut the ring off. That's what I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think, man, just like I said, people misconstrue uh, a certain fighting style of running on, and then at the same time, people misunderstand and they'll misconstrue a certain defensive style as running. You know what I mean? So it's just because they don't understand what's going on in the ring, or what the boxer's doing, why he's moving away, or why he's moving to the side. They don't understand that, so they call it running because they just want to see them get in the middle and bang it out. But that's just not boxing.
Boxing is the art of hitting and not getting hit, not rock'em sock'em robots. Like it's just You don't see very many Gotti Ward fights like that.
Right.
That's why Gotti Ward is Gotti Ward.
Yeah.
Hold on, D. Hold the fort down for me
All right. I got you.
real.
Yeah, man. So I mean, just looking at like Anthony Joshua in that Ruiz fight. Anthony Joshua kept sticking that 1-2 in Ruiz's face. He was hitting him with body jabs and short hooks getting away. You hit him to short hook to the body and use lateral movement, get out of there. Anytime Ruiz would get close, he would tie him up real quick, push off, bounce away, and would catch him with jabs and 1-2s the whole night. That's a perfect match. He put himself in no danger of getting rocked, getting knocked across the head over the temple because that's what hurt him. People question AJ's chin. Well, if you watch the fight, watch it in slow motion, watch the replay. Both times that Andy Ruiz got AJ in big trouble, it was followed by a temple shot. The temple shot came first. It wasn't a shot on the chin, it was a temple shot. So, that's a different type of shot, bro. And it was both times. Like, so the temple shot started it off. Now AJ might have took a couple more shots across the chin or whatever else, but those legs went wobbly when Andy Ruiz hit him across the temple. So what did AJ do in the second fight? He boxed in a manner of stick and move. Pop him, hit him with some good shots, work the body, fade the jabs to the midsection, back out, jab, jab, 1-2, lateral movement, tie up when he gets in close because he knows Andy Ruiz's hands are fast. Andy Ruiz was actually able to tee off on him a couple of times in that fight, but he did enough of it so that Andy Ruiz could never get into any kind of rhythm or land anything significant. And that's called boxing. It's not called running. The fuck is wrong with people, bro? Like, I don't get it. You know? I mean, that's what the sweet science is comprised of. Hit and not get hit. Now, the guys, I don't say anything against the guys that get in there and bang it out. That's exciting. That's great for us. Mickey Ward, freaking Mickey Ward and Arturo Gotti. Those fights are great. Who wouldn't love to see that? But that's just the all-out war. That's a brawl, man. That ain't no damn. That's not the sweet science. You know what I mean? It's boxing monk. What's up, fam? It you know it's like the UFC. So boxing fans that don't really like the UFC because of the grappling and the ground game. Well, all of the boxing fans that say that, they don't mind guys that stand up there and bang it out and sling it out and try to knock each other out. They don't really mind those fights. Where they have a problem is when it gets to the ground and guys start grappling and using jiu-jitsu and wrestling techniques, and rolling around. Now, to a fan like me, that's exciting because that's a part of mixed martial arts. But to a boxing fan that want to see guys stand up and sling it out, that part they can't get down with because they don't understand it. Well, it's the same thing with the casual boxing fan. When it comes to a pure boxer that's elusive, that stays away, that keeps the jab working, that gauges the distance, maintains the distance, hit and not get hit, that's a boring fight to them because they want to see someone get knocked out. They want to see somebody's legs get wobbled. They want to see somebody hurt in the corner or about to fall, through the ropes. That's what they want to see. So when they get a pure boxing lesson, it's just not exciting to them because they don't understand what they're looking at. What's up, Mark? What's going on with you, brother?
What's up, Dave? Where's Bill at? What's up, Bill?
What's up, Mark? What's
He
up
went.
with you?
Oh, okay, he back. Okay, I knew he went to take care of something for a second, but
Yeah, I went to get the groceries. I went to get the groceries.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
How's things going, gents?
great, bro.
But yeah, I had to touch on that question that you asked me yesterday. I didn't get to answer it because my connection was so bad. So I just felt the need to touch on that because and maybe you could ask me the question in more in depth because I don't think I answered it completely. So what was the question you was asking me yesterday in complete form?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, sir.
I can't remember for the life of me because I asked about 78 questions on that live stream, bro.
Okay. It was about saying when Floyd Mayweather ran for Manny Pacquiao and all
Oh
that
right,
in the
yeah. So I was asking you this because people complain about Floyd fighting negative, right? So I was asking you fight, right? So since you
Yes,
fight,
sir.
is there more than one way to win a fight?
Yes.
Is there more than one style in fighting than just going at each other and just throwing hands constantly?
Yes.
For sure.
In the sport of boxing, should you be critiqued for having a different style to another person?
Yes.
You should be. You should be
Yeah.
critiqued for having a different style.
Yeah.
But isn't boxing about when styles make fights and being able to utilize your style better than the other person?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're gonna be okay. Hold on for a second. I get you, Mark. No, I actually get this.
I get you too. I get him too.
Well, should you be? I would say more or less. Should you be judged for having a different style? No, but you're going to be critiqued for it. You know what I mean, Mark? You're
Well,
going.
if
Yeah.
if if you were perfect within your style, you shouldn't critiquing it's damn near stupid. That's what I'll
Yeah,
say.
I agree.
These people aren't critiquing; they're actually judging him for fighting the way he's always fought.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like you shouldn't be. That's why I say you shouldn't be judged for it. You know what I mean, Mark? Like I get what you're saying. Like no fucking way, you shouldn't be judged for it. But people think they're critiquing them, but they, like you said, they're judging them. So that's why I say you're gonna be critiqued for it. But like boxing fans, like yourself, me, Boone, we're gonna critique them for their styles, especially when we watch them in the fight. But we're not gonna do it in the sense of judging them. So should they be judged for it? Fuck no. I mean, everybody has their own way of fighting. So it's if that style can keep you undefeated and win belts and championships, who are you to say that that guy's doing the wrong thing? He's fucking achieving and winning. So
The literally the only thing I can critique Floyd on in the Manny Pacquiao fight, right? Other people are critiquing him for not engaging. I'm
right,
critiquing him for one point of engagement that he did in the fight, and that's when he walked backwards purposely himself and let Manny walk forward, and then walks backwards and then and go over to the rope so that Manny could throw flurries, because otherwise he couldn't throw any flurries in the fight. That's my only critique, which makes people think the fight's closer
Thanks,
than
Alex.
it is.
Appreciate the soup. Now I'm not seeing, unrivaled super chat. I ain't seeing that. Because Unrivaled Super Chat yesterday went crazy. But thank you, Alex.
yo, man, that's good shit though. That shit is nice. I love seeing that shit. Fucking Timmy Nealon's a gym. Timmy Leland, Monkey Kung Fu.
Oh my god.
Those
Oh my
guys, man. They're good guys, man. But Mark deserved it, bro. He been putting in hard work for a long time and shit. Motherfucker been putting in a lot of work, bro.
I have some very, 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 very generous subscribers who I appreciate excessively highly.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate everybody, but sometimes there's been a point where I've received super chats and I didn't even know what to say. Like I think in the space of 15 minutes I received $350 once. That blew my mind.
I got very, very, very generous supporters too, like Mark. Mark dropped a 50-pound super chat on me.
It was a euro.
Oh, euro. See, that's even better. Fuck, man.
It's actually not. It's slightly lower than pounds. It's slightly lower than
lower
pounds.
now?
Yeah. Okay. It's lower than pounds. It's higher than dollars.
No, that's better for us. It's better than dollars. That's
if I drop you €10, it's like I'm dropping you $12.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's still more than the money that I spend. It's still very generous. You know what I mean?
Anybody who donates $1 or $2 or whatever, like it doesn't matter how much you're donating. When you're supporting another channel, it's just because you don't need to. Right. You literally don't. And when you do,
it's appreciated.
It's so appreciated.
I appreciate people that give me $1.99, and I appreciate people that give me $70. What did Monkey Kung Fu donated the highest, like $75? But it doesn't matter. Like I show appreciation to everyone. I show appreciation, the same appreciation to the people that hit the shares and likes because that's what I asked for. The donations I really appreciate, but nobody ever hears me asking for donations. It's the shares and likes. I actually request that. I even pin comments like, please like and share this video. That's what I'm asking for, and that's what I really appreciate.
Now, moving on, Mark, did you hear about boxing supposedly coming back? And I was speaking to D Jeff about
in
this
June,
on the phone.
in June. Shakur Stevenson said to be the first fight. I can't think of his opponent. Rafael Rivera, I think.
And isn't Miguel Bichette and Oscar Valdez supposed to be banging and all that?
Well, hey, if they make Berchelt Valdez on the comeback, mate, I'm all for that. You know. I got Berchelt too, but at the same point, that's a fight that's going to be exciting for however long it lasts.
Yeah.
for the 5 seconds, yeah.
No, even if it is just 5 seconds, you know Valdez going to throw 20 punches.
I think Berchelt's going to ice his ass, bro.
Too big.
I'm going
too big.
I'm going with Bichette. And no, only reason I'm telling you the truth. The only reason why I'm going with Burchett is not because Valdez don't have the skill and none of that. It's Valdez. He's like a walking punching bag. He takes unnecessary punches. He takes punches that he don't need to take. And I think that Burchett is the guy you don't want to take certain punches from. And I think Valdez is going to take certain punches he should take from Burchett.
Burchett got 3 things that make me know he's going to stop Valdez if they fight. 1 is experience. 2 is pop. 3 is a beard. That dude got a beard, he got pop, and too much experience. He gonna lay that kid out.
It's gonna be a sad day.
Do you know what else he's got?
What he got other shit. What else? Tell him, Mark. Tell him.
I'm gonna quote some Vince McMahon shit from when he changed WWF to WWE, and he changed it from the Attitude Era into a different era. He's got ruthless aggression.
Yep. Yep.
That was the start of the John Cena era when he started saying ruthless aggression, right? A whole lot of bullshit. But, at the end of the day, Berchelt got ruthless aggression. He is ruthless, and he is aggressive.
That's a fact.
That's the type of guy who's either going to knock you the fuck out or go out on a shield. It's one or the other. That's what you want, though. Like, you don't always just want to see just sweet science. You need certain fighters like that who just come out fucking guns blazing with all these attributes that are just there to be exciting. If you had a dude with a granite chin, let's say Valdez, his chin was like Golovkin's, that fight would be the best fight you'll ever watch in your life.
That'd probably be fight of the year off top. That fight, if Valdez had an iron Golovkin chin, right now I would say that fight's fight of the year.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh, yeah. Because he'd be dishing it back. Because he's volume himself.
Right.
Problem is, he has a solid chin, but I don't think he can stand up to that.
I don't think he And I think he just take too much. I think once he does, I call it the Wilder theories. Like you could teach him how to be technical and slick and all that, and they could actually do it. But the moment they get hit that good hit, and it's like, oh shit, I'm finna get you. Everything they was taught go out the window, and guns is finna be ablazing, and they just gonna go for what they know. And I think Valdez is that guy. Like he can show you the technical, sharp, cute shit and all that. But once he get caught, he gonna go into that Mexican style wing and ding. I'm here, kill or be killed, going out on the shield type shit.
Yeah, Mark.
Yes, good sir.
Check it out. So
checking it.
Teofimo.
Yep.
Lomachenko.
September. From what I'm hearing, Michael Benson saying, Bob saying it's happening in September, bro.
Right. That's why I'm asking you: is it happening or is it not happening? Because we keep getting conflicting reports.
My heart says yes. My brain says no.
Right.
Because if this fight was going to happen, it would have already been signed and everything, and then just with like a TBA on the, just a TBA on the venue, Right. But we've got none of that, and they're saying it would have already been signed with a TBA on time, a date and venue, if they were going to fight each other first off. I think it's Bob.
It is.
I think it's just because Bob does this. How many times have we heard Bob say this is next, and then 16 years later it hasn't happened?
Yep. See, this is the thing, bro. This is the thing, and that's why I do like and enjoy talking to you and Beats and all of them, because y'all get where I'm coming from when I be saying this type of shit about Bob Arum. A lot of these other guys, they think I'm hating on Arum, but this dude historically has traits. He does certain things. I said long time ago that motherfucker's going to delay this fight. Now that this shit coming, and people like, well, it's Teofimo, it's Lomachenko. No, it's not any of them. It's Bob Arum. And I've been saying this shit. It's Bob Arum.
Well, D, let me give you something, right? One of the other big fights that he was going to make, right? He had it signed. This one was signed. It was Casemiro versus Inoue.
Right.
Okay. This was a fight that was going to be signed. This fight doesn't make as much money as Teofimo and Loma. It just doesn't. Not in the US market. In Asia, it does, obviously. But in the US market, no, it doesn't. Not as much as Teofimo and Loma. Now, they cancelled that fight. They cancelled it. And now, Casemiro, and I hate saying this about any fighter, he has a tune-up in Joshua Greer. That's a tune-up fight. He's levels above Greer. He's levels above him.
That's what I said.
And that gives me the idea that the next fight will be a tune-up for one of those gentlemen if they ever were to fight each other. I don't even know. But if they were, it just kind of points towards that. If he's putting off a unification, a bantam between guys who make less money, why would he be putting on a fight which makes more money but less than it could right away? That doesn't make sense.
None at all. And you damn sure right about Greer. I don't know what live we were on, but you was on the live with me when I said I'm not confident in Josh Greer. I'm not confident in that kid. That motherfucker get his ass blasted, bro. Casemiro's gonna beat the shit out of him. And then
they throw him up to Casemiro, bro. Like, come on, build the kid. Don't throw him in there with a fucking killer.
The best fight was the best fight was Casa and Monster. But you know how that goes. We're not privy to the best fights. We're privy to what we can get.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
Says Better Beef versus Canelo. Who do y'all got? I'm going with Better Beef.
Canelo.
Going Better Beef.
I think that it is really tall order to fill for Canelo to beat Better Beef. I mean, I know Canelo has skill and all of that, but Better BF has skill too, and I don't understand why people don't see.
They underestimate that about that.
Canelo can beat him. Like, let's not say Canelo can't beat him, but I think it's just a tall order to fill. I would pick Better BF. No fucking way I'm going to pick Canelo over him. No, I pick Canelo over Kovalev, but it's no way I would pick him over Better BF or Bevo. I got both of them beating Canelo. To tell you the truth.
I got Canelo. I got Canelo on me.
But I got Better BF over Canelo though. I because people underestimate. When I saw Better BF fall Gudovic, that's what told it for me. Before that, if I would not have seen that fight, I would say Canelo, because I would just look at Better BF as just a person that just come forward, power puncher type dude. But I think he has a skill set that is underestimated and that people don't respect, and they overlook it. And I think he could surprise. He was surprising people.
Yeah, the problem is and why I give Canelo a good chance to win that fight is two reasons. It's two reasons. Better BF, although he beat Bostic, he had some issues with Bostic. He also had issues with Enrique Colin. Both of those guys he had issues with because of the way they move. Canelo moves better than them. And here's the thing. If Canelo last 12 rounds, he's going to piece Better BF up. Trust and believe. He's going to win some of those rounds. Better BF's not beating Canelo on the card. So it's knockout or nothing for him. And that's no foregone conclusion that he knocked Canelo out. And Canelo can actually...
Hey, Canelo got a chin, bro. Niggas forgot that he was getting blasted by GGG with clear shots, and nigga is still standing up, nigga, like it wasn't phasing him.
Yeah, but Better BF hit harder.
He hit harder than Triple G.
He do.
Look, I get that,
but he still got a chin though. He still got a chin. And I got B-Ball. I got B-Ball beating better V. Yeah. So if y'all think Canelo can beat B-Ball, then nigga, what the fuck?
I don't think he can beat either of them. But I got B-Ball beating all both of them.
Well, I'll just say there is one thing Beterbiev, outside of little nuances like hand feints and stuff where D knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
There's something that he does that a lot of people don't pay attention to. And this is something that will happen against Canelo. Because Canelo does like to keep that high guard. He pulls your arms down and he'll fell you to oblivion. He will fell you to oblivion.
Yeah. He's also
I wouldn't be surprised if he lost via DQ against Canelo, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to rough him up in the most disgusting way you've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it didn't better be said that he wasn't even motivated like that for the Gudovich fight. He really wasn't that motivated for that fight. And he fought the way that he fought in that fight. And Gudovich is a puncher, man. Let's not forget who Gudovich is, man. Gudovich is a hell of a fighter, hell of a puncher, hell of a boxer puncher, man. So for him to fight
the dude who beat Canelo is gonna have to be a skilled boxer, homie. The dude who beats Canelo is gonna have to be a very skilled boxer, bro. You feel me?
I'm just gonna say
he's gonna have to be a very skilled boxer.
If anyone who doesn't have amazing boxing skills can beat him, it's Beterbiev. Just because I think I think his punching power may be greater than Canelo's chin.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do. That dude's punching power, bruh. He had Usyk on Queer Street in the amateurs with heavier gloves. Usyk who was getting tagged up by Maris Bradis, who's knocked out heavyweights.
Usyk better be his ass now.
We'll see. Like I said, I got a bet for a nigga if that fight happens.
If I could afford you, I'd bet you.
I got a bet for a nigga if it happens.
I ain't making any more bets. I've already got 60 gold out with Rig.
I wouldn't bet that fight. I would not bet that fight.
I would just bet it just because it's mob and just for the fun of it, just to have fun with him.
Well, nigga, you don't have no fun with gun riders bets. That nigga bets too healthy. They too healthy. It's no fucking.
I know. That's why I can't afford him. I can't afford him.
He don't play them with $20 bets.
I can't afford him. He really be out there in Vegas. He be spending big money.
Yeah.
Shit. You know when you put together a good little 8-teamer, 10-teamer parlay and you hit a couple of times, you know, a nigga be losing a couple of times, but then be like my $5, $10 tickets a nigga be putting in. But when a nigga win them, I'm in Vegas pocket, put it that way. I'm in Nate pocket for at least $5,000 right now as we speak. Out of the 3 years that I've been betting, I'm in Nate pocket for $5,000. So a nigga lost some money, but I'm still in Nate pocket, so I'm good.
Man, the first time this cat asked me to make a bet, he was like, "What? No, I don't know about that, dude. Bet a stack." I'm like, a stack? God damn. This sounds like 30.
Hey, everybody can give me all the, like I used to tell niggas, everybody can give me all the explanations about who will win the fight, but nigga, at the end of the day, they got to go in there and do all that shit you saying they do. You feel me? Just like I went and put a stack on Josh Taylor. When everybody was saying Regis was going to win, I'm like, okay, everybody's saying Regis going to win, because they think that this nigga is just about to go in here and bully him. But when I went back and looked at the tapes, I'm like, Josh Taylor got the boxing skills to get past him. And nigga, he did exactly what I said he was going to do. You feel me?
Dog in that fight.
Hurd is another one. I didn't believe in Hurd like everybody else did. That's why I said when he came against a boxer, he was going to get outboxed, nigga. And I put money down on the Hurd fight for him to lose versus J-Rock. I won that underdog fight.
How did you see him?
Bro, just like I tell you right now, a pure boxer is going to beat Canelo. You feel what I'm saying? And just how Jared Hurd come in and he bully you and he uses his weight, bro. I see Canelo do the same thing with these other fighters, bro. He be using that pressure. And the only thing that can back up a pressure fighter is you got to be on a pure boxing skill, bro. A pure boxer, one nigga will beat a pressure fighter, bro.
Yeah, but hold on, right? The wild card to that is Canelo defense compared to hers is at a different level. So that's
No, I'm talking about versus the competition that you
no, I
against, bro.
understand that.
Not an overall perspective, not an overall perspective, but
Yeah.
versus the competition that you go into the ring. Styles make fights. You feel me? A lot of niggas be forgetting that. Stop using triangle theory so much, and you got to remember Styles make fights. You feel me?
That's why I said
Mark and Ring was talking about it the other day. I didn't really get to put my 2 cents when they was talking about the Mayweather and Pacquiao. And this is what I was saying about when Mayweather said, "Oh, Gervonta Davis beat Pedraza better than Loma, so he must be better." But you can't say that because Pacquiao beat them same dudes that you beat in a better fashion. To me, you feel me? You might have outboxed them and used your defense, but as far as pure action and pure just going in there and performance, I feel like Pacquiao's performance over Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya was better than Floyd Mayweather. Not to say that Floyd Mayweather is not better than him. I'm just trying to tell you that you can't use that logic. You feel me? But he's a nigga who used that logic though. He's a nigga who brought that up.
Tank Davis wasn't even. Tank Davis didn't have a shoulder injury, and if he had a shoulder injury, that would have.
Bro, I know all of that. I know. I'm just telling you based off of what Mayweather said.
Who we all
using as a standard.
That was going to Floyd, gun right. It's not going to you. I know what Mayweather said. I'm just saying Floyd on that bullshit because Tank Davis, if he had a shoulder surgery, that injury was bothering him. His little fat ass wouldn't even have been in that fight. Lobo took the fight anyway and still beat him.
Exactly. I'm just trying to debunk what he's saying based off the higher standards that we hold Mayweather at. You feel me? If we hold him at this standard, then nigga, your word we should value your word. But when you saying shit like that, that goes against what the fuck you did. Cause you say all the time that you better than Pacquiao, but if you use that same logic.
The rights. In the words of Mark, Fook Floyd.
I mean, I'm not really big on Floyd, bro, but I respect what he did in the ring. I'm not really a big Floyd fan. I'm really more of a Pacquiao. If I got to choose the two, I like the shit that Pacquiao did. He brought me more exciting fights. He gave my fight parties more energy as opposed to when I did the Mayweather fights. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what do you think about this comment Alex Collins said about that Billy Joe Saunders is a pure boxer about beating Canelo? Because at one time, now no, but at one point in time, I did say that Billy Joe Saunders.
The only thing about Billy Joe Saunders is we never know when he gonna show up to a fight. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes he show up, sometimes he don't. Nigga, you always got to be putting in work when you go against Canelo. You feel what I'm saying? You can't go. Put it this way: Billy Joe Saunders is a half-ass motherfucking worker. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm sorry to say this, but I never seen a fight or a style where Billy Joe Saunders fought in a way that I'm saying he's going to beat Canelo. I've never seen it. I've never seen that.
Put it this way, bro. Canelo is not, for the dude who asked the question, Canelo is not Eubanks. You feel what I'm saying? He not no Eubanks. He gonna bring it to Billy Joe. And like I said, it depends on the Billy Joe that shows up. Is we gonna get the Billy Joe that we seen in his last two fights, or is we gonna get that Billy Joe that brought it to Eubanks? You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest with you. The Billy Joe who fought Eubanks, gets killed by Canelo. Exactly. I'm gonna say why. That motherfucker, he faded down the stretch, bro. Round 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Eubank fucking started dominating him. He just won the first 6, 7 rounds, and then boom, he was gone. He was gone.
The last fight, he looked trash the whole fight.
Yeah, he did.
He did the whole fight.
He did. He did. He definitely did. He hasn't been working well at 168. Or as I'd like to say, he hasn't been looking well since he got caught on Exiliframe versus Andre, and he's been shit ever since.
Yeah. Yeah, and look, here go another thing, bro. We just did. I think Mark was you there. I don't know if you was there or not, but we just redid that fight. We restored that fight on Bias channel.
I was watching on Watch Together, but I wasn't in the chat or anything. But I was watching.
Okay, right. We was on Watch Together, and we just rescored that fight. I just watched the fight a few days ago. Everybody it was 6 of us scoring the fight, bro. Nobody had that fight outside of 7-5. But here's the thing. It was different. Some people had Billy Joe, some people had Eubanks, but nobody had that fight outside of 7-5. And also
it was close.
Look, and also a couple of them had it tied up, 6'6". So like that tells you he fought a younger Eubanks at that level. Canelo would beat the shit out of Billy Joe.
I already told y'all nobody beats Canelo at 160 or 168. That's just my personal opinion about it.
Yeah,
you feel
I
me?
agree with
160, 168. I mean 175. You can argue me down to the T until we get the fight. You feel me? But 160 and 168, I don't see nobody beating Canelo. So anybody's argument that Eubanks can beat him better than Billy Joe, that's fine. But neither one of them niggas can't beat him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. Nah, bro, I told you this. I'm gonna stick by my word, and DT know this. I've been saying this, bro. Nobody. When I say nobody, I mean nobody, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what you could.
Bro, I was just fucking with you. I don't think.
No. I'm just saying. I like Andre. I like Boo Boo, bro. But I just don't feel like he can. He's that, bro. Put it this way. I feel like Jacobs can beat all of the other dudes besides Canelo at 160. You feel what I'm saying? So being at the fact that Canelo beat Jacobs already, you feel what I'm saying? I just don't feel like nobody gonna go in there and touch him up. When GGG couldn't knock him out, I knew it. I was like, ain't nobody. I told my girl, I was like, bro, ain't nobody about to beat this Mexican dude. This dude about to run through everybody, bro. He just took GGG shots, nigga, like it was some pity pass shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That right hand he took, when he took that right hand, I remember it in real time. When he took that right hand and shook his head, like, nah.
Yeah. I knew it from that day.
Right then. Yeah. That's when I knew, like, hey, Canelo is something else.
Well, GGG got a hell of a fight chin too. Because Canelo rocked his GGG bit down and came back. Canelo went back like, God damn.
Look, Father Time might be getting GGG. Father Time might be getting up to GGG, but that motherfucker got a brick chin, homie. He got a brick chin. You gotta literally knock that nigga out with a brick in your glove to phase him, bro. Because I ain't never seen GGG hit the floor. You feel me? His whole career.
He's always coming forward. He's always pressing. He hardly ever, if ever, takes a backward step. I think show him appreciation for that.
I think Canelo can put him to the floor by the body. Because Devin Chico weakened the fuck out of that dude by the body. He was wearing his body out. Now, Canelo with that body, I think he can floor GGG, but with a good liver shot.
Well, let's say this, bro. The longer boxing don't go on, you feel me? That's the worst of that GGG gonna have it when they do come back, because you already know his father time is like there. We already seen it in his last fight, and the more years that pile on is gonna be bad for him. So I'm not saying that he gonna be 60-year-old ass man out there taking big ass punches. I'm just saying if you look at a body of work on his whole career, the motherfucker got a chin. You feel me?
Yeah, man, Pacquiao. Times are ticking. The longer this COVID shit lasts, the worse for him and Pacquiao, bro. It's bad for him.
Yep. And I wanted to touch on this before I get out of here. Is Andy Ruiz training with Reynoso? What do you guys thought about that? What do you think about
Deadly
Reynoso versus not training with Manny Robles? Because at first I thought he was going to go with Teddy Atlas, but he didn't go with Teddy Atlas, and then he goes with another Mexican trainer in Reynoso. So what do you think is the issue with Manny Robles and Al Heyman versus him going to Reynoso? And then also Canelo's camp is with the zone, so that you don't see the conflict of interest here. Like, what's the issue with this?
Mark,
I do. Go ahead, yeah. Mark got the plug. He got the plug. Go ahead.
Where's Mark? Think you didn't hear?
Yo, what? Sorry, what? Yo, what? I didn't hear what's going on. What?
No, the question was, what do you think about Andy Ruiz now training with Eddie Reynoso versus training with Manny Robles? What do you think is the conflict of interest from him training with Manny Robles and Eddie Reynoso with Canelo being signed to the zone?
I don't fucking know. Trainers fight different people on different networks all the time. So
I don't think it is any. I think that it's a great move by Andy Ruiz. And listen, guys, motivation. It's got to be some type of incentive behind the motivation, and I don't think that uh, Manny Robles was able to offer any. Eddie Reynoso, Eddie Reynoso offers some right out the gate. First and foremost, the incentive is being in that camp amongst Canelo, amongst champions. The second incentive is being trained by arguably one of the best trainers in the business. You know what I mean? So Andy Ruiz has incentives now. You know what I mean? To stay on the stage.
Oh, now I get the question.
Plus, plus, Andy Ruiz is not. I don't think they're going to tolerate all the goddamn buffet and chalupa eating. That
Right.
motherfucker's going to have to be responsible, or they're going to cut him loose. That's what I think will happen.
Got you.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like, bro, I feel like that Andy Ruiz was looking like Canelo in that first Joshua fight. I said, dude, he looked like a big ass Canelo the way that he's swinging fast like that with them hooks. So now that you take that style and you clear that weight out like D said, as long as a nigga can stay away from Roberto's or motherfucking Alberto's, you feel what I'm saying? Then and stay away from them big ass Korean side burritos and shit, then I feel like he could be a threat, like a real big threat. Because we gotta look at, just like D said, bro, we talking about one of the best trainers in the business. Everybody he touch get better. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody he touch gets better. Look at what he doing with Ryan right now. So if you apply that, cut the weight, stay focused, you got another heavyweight champion in the future. You feel me?
Okay. Now I kind of get the question more because I was just wondering, like, is he? What do I think of the link of him with Canelo and the zone and changing trainers? I don't. Well, I don't think that. I don't think that matters. To be perfectly honest, I don't think the zone ties in at all. I've never thought that way with trainers. Trainers trained fighters on multiple platforms many times in the past. But yeah, outside of that, no, I like the switch. If Andy can be motivated, I think that's the biggest thing with Andy is motivation. We all know that. We all believe that he needs to be motivated. If anyone can, like, if anyone's going to say, right, you're either doing this or you're getting the fuck out of here in boxing today, it's Eddie Reynoso.
Right.
He commands respect. Look, if Canelo respects him, you respect him. You ain't better than no Canelo. If the number one guy in the sport, pound for pound on ring, the number one grossing fighter on the planet right now, on average, is respecting this man, you respect him. Right. There's going to be good fighters in there who are staying disciplined. You're going to make a fool out of yourself in front of them if you're not on it. So he's in a camp now where there's going to be other trainers. He's going to be seeing Canelo. He's going to be seeing a young, hungry prospect like Ryan coming through. He has to be on his P's and Q's. Otherwise, he's getting fucked out of that gym because he'll be a bad example.
Right.
And I think that's how he'll get his motivation. It's either you're going to do this the right way or, go look for fucking Teddy Atlas to scream, let's be firemen, because I'm not going to do it. So that's it. Plus, it's going to tie in more with it's going to give him a reality of, like, what the Mexican fandom would be like for him if he took it serious, No if he takes it serious.
That's why I was saying, like, it's an incentive. Like, for motivation, you got to have incentive. Like, even motherfucker that's just trying to get thinner, they fucking 400 pounds and they want to get down to one. Well, the incentive is they don't want to be fat anymore. Ruiz didn't give a fuck about being fat, but now he has an incentive, and the incentive is basically what Mark just explained. Like, you in the Reynoso gym now. You know what I mean? Another thing is, like, this, you are a former champion, so we have no low expectations. There's no building. We don't expect you to do less. They expect greatness because you were there, motherfucker.
You didn't build into the Joshua fight. You fought Dimitrenko and went into Joshua. You had a loss to a former world champion in Parker. That's what you had in a close fight. Then you had a couple of fights against pretty much no hopers, and then you fought Dimitrenko, who's pretty much a no hoper now himself in terms of the world scale. Right. And then you went in there with AJ short notice and you knocked them out. So we know what you're capable of, and we know what you're capable of. We know you're capable of beating a world champion. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
The fans know this. Everybody knows you're capable of beating a world champion. Not many fighters out there we know are capable of that. We ain't seen it. We know White's a very good fighter, but we ain't seen him do it. So we don't know if he's truly capable of becoming a world champion. We know Andy Ruiz is because he's done it. We know that he can do it.
Right.
And we also know, like, like, we're not asking Andy Ruiz to cut down to 205, 210 pounds or anything. We're just saying cut about 30 pounds off and stay focused. Like, get down to 245, 250, like you were with Joshua. Get in around 245 to 255. It works for him, and because he is actually a fit guy for a fat dude. Like, let's be real. There ain't many guys who walk around like that who can step in there and go 12 rounds getting punched in the face by Anthony Joshua. There's not many, even losing, there's not many who can go in there and go 12 and make it that far getting punched in the face, because they'd just be winded. They'd be completely fucked.
And he threw a flurry of punches in the 11th, so he still had gas in the tank, even though he was tired. He had gas in the tank.
Yeah. So the dude is a fit guy for an obese guy. He just needs to make sure that he cuts down some of the weight to get his feet to be as fast as possible to cut the ring off, and then just uses. I'm gonna just call them God-given abilities, because that's what they are. There is no way you can be 270 pounds, 5'11", because he ain't no 6'2". He's 5'11", right? There's no way that dude's 6'2", 5'11", and throw hands faster than light heavyweights. There's no way. He's got faster hands than Beterbiev, bruh. He does. That's scary. That's scary.
I understand that. Well, before I get up out of here, I was gonna say that I think that it was a great move for him to go to Reynoso. I thought it was smart. I think Eddie Reynoso was gonna keep him focused. I think he's gonna have Canelo constantly in his ear, letting them know, like, hey, this is hard work, dedication. Then he got little Ryan Garcia coming up. So I think it's a good fit for him, and he's around, his people, his heritage. So it's more of a motivation for him as well with that. So I think with him being with Reynoso, he's really gonna get back to form, and I see him contending for a world title again in the near future, not the further future, but in the near future. If he stay focused and win a couple of fights, I see him having a shot at the world title. But that's my time, y'all. I got to get back to my babies. Thank y'all for sliding on. Shout out to my man D Jeff. Shout out to my boy Rival Boxer Talking News. And my boy Mob out in Vegas, man. Keep doing what you're doing, holding the fort down, man, on the groundwork, man. Appreciate you, man. It's all love. As I said to y'all before, stop asking me where I'm at. I'm at home. I'm taking care of my kids, take care of my family. I'm working more. All this shit. I ain't going nowhere. DT3 is here to stay. You're going to see me on Unrivaled. You're going to see me on Speaking Mind Sports Talk. You're going to see me on all that, man. Stay love always. God bless, man.
Peace.
Peace.